Hello dear Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading for the month of October 2022. So let's begin. Fortitude in your first week, the devil in the second week, the death in the fourth week, and the Hierophant. Okay, interesting. First week, second week, third week, and fourth. Okay then. Those who are new to my channel, please note that this is a reading directly from the book of Nostradamus. I know you cannot see the spread, but I'm going to show you all the cards as and when we go. So let's begin. First week has the Fortitude and the Eight of Stars. Right? And some of you could really be dealing with the Gemini. That's what's written here, but it could be any sign. So before further delay, let's begin. Let's clarify the Fortitude and the Eight of Stars with Nostradamus. Those who do not know about Nostradamus, you must be hearing a lot about him. I have been doing this reading for over a year now, but of late Nostradamus is very famous because he very correctly predicted the death of Queen Elizabeth. Okay, he has also predicted death of Prince Charles, and everybody, you can go Google about him. He was the very accurate and very known, very famous prophet of the 15th century. He used to advise the kings and queens, and they always used to take advice from him. So do Google him. It's very accurate. As you will see, these cards are nowhere similar to other tarot cards. They are very different and they're very accurate. Okay, so let's begin. Eight of the Stars talks about some sort of criticism that is around you, some sort of crisis that is around you, right? Some sort of blame that is around you. You are sort of blindfolded. You cannot see everything right now. Somebody is criticizing you. Somebody is maybe talking behind your back. It could be your colleagues, it could be your parents, it could be your partner, it could be anybody, your siblings even. I see that it's sort of a situation where your hands and feet are tied and you're not able to move in a particular direction you want to. For example, you are staying with your parents around this time. You want to move away from them, but at the same time you don't want to hurt them. So you're sort of thinking how to go about it. Or if you want to change the job, you don't know how to change it, how to take that step forward, because you're worried about the criticism and the blame around you, that sort of a situation. And some of you could be really ill, which is, this castle means that you are tied up in your homes, not able to go out anywhere, because of your illness. It could be that as well. So definitely something is keeping you stuck somewhere, whether that's a job, whether that's a house. You're stuck and you want to move out, but you don't know how. That kind of a situation. With the Fortitude card here says that you will eventually find the strength, the courage to move forward, because this shows power, this shows force, this shows strength and courage, which eventually you will find in yourself to move forward in whatever direction you want to move forward in. You will have that sort of authority to make decisions. Eventually, you'll have to basically come out of your comfort zone and take that stand for yourself and your family if need be, and you will have that kind of commanding presence. You will be able to work things in your favor around you. That is what the first week is all about. The second week talks about the devil and the one of moons. Let's clarify that with Nostradamus. The devil and the one of moons. So the devil could be that you are dealing with a Capricorn sign, or the devil could say that you have some bad habits that you need to get rid of. The devil in your life. What is who or what is playing the role of a devil in your life. So it is sometimes that the power is out of control, you know, like I talked about the authority, I talked about the strength and the courage, but sometimes we become so powerful, or we feel so powerful, or we feel so superior that, you know, we are saying anything and everything to people around us and hurting them in some way or the other. So I guess that there's a need for you to tame that a little bit. That power of yours is sort of out of control in the second week. There's also I see violence that can be included, or fights that will be happening verbally with you and your family members or colleagues, whoever you're dealing with around this time. I also see that some of you might be engaging in other bad habits, like a lot of passion and lust, which could mean that some of you might be engaging in extramarital affairs, flirting outside your marriage or your relationships, which is not good. So you'll have to also curb that. Also, this is basically a sign of self destruction. You are self destructing yourself in some way or the other. That could mean that you're being rude or hurting people in your life, or it could mean that you are, having these kittenish affairs in your life and sort of hurting obviously the people around you. So basically, self destruction means that whatever is happening around you, however your things are being affected in your life, is because of your fault. You know, you are doing something, you are having that extramarital affair, you are speaking those words that will hurt other people, or you are doing some things that will hurt other people. That kind of thing, you know, sort of unprincipled behavior, like it's not disciplined, it's not supervised, that sort of stupid, crazy behavior that you're doing around this time. Also, to some of you, I see that some of you are really having a good time. I see that there are two kinds of Aquarius watching this reading right now, in which one has to deal with all these difficult situation and crisis, and the other is spending a very good time with home and family. They are enjoying their time, it's a feast time for them, they are celebrating something. It could be that a festival is happening and everything is good in your life, and life is also full of love. You know, that devil also means that you're passionate, and you have a lot of lust towards somebody. So I feel that there is somebody special in your life. It could be a partner, it could be outside your marriage, that you have a lot of love and lust for. So if it's a budding relationship, that yes, you do feel that kind of love for somebody, there is definitely good news around this time for some of you. And if some of you were thinking of getting pregnant, that could also be on the chart. So yes, a lot of basically happy times for some of you, I also see that. Third week talks about death and three of spheres. Now, death card might seem scary to a lot of people, thinking that, oh my god, who's going to die? You know, it's not that. It's that something inside you dies for you to basically be reborn, you know, in a way that some bad habits die. You transform in some way, whether that maybe if you talk about the extramarital affair, maybe you ended that, you know, so that you can have a new life, a better life, or you know, you start all over again with your partner. It could mean some bad habit, maybe you were being rude or whatever, that power out of control zone that you were in the second week, maybe that's ending and now you're more polite and kind towards family members. So something is transforming, change is happening in your life, your behavior is transforming, and hence your behavior and actions only make your life, make or break your life, right? So I think changes are happening for better. Let's clarify more with Nostradamus. Yeah, so as I talked about the changes, the renewal is happening in your life. Maybe you're taking care of your health more around this time. So, a sort of transformation, new direction is being shown to you by the universe. You're also coming out of all the illusionment that you were in, that you are the strongest or the best person in the world. You know, sometimes we go through that. It's good to, I think, live in vanity for time to time, but not demean other people for the sake of it, right? I do see still a lot of power, a lot of importance being given to you, maybe because some of you are giving the good news of, I think, a relationship or a marriage, or a pregnancy, that you know you're getting a lot of importance, a celebrity like moment for you, short span, short level of celebrity like status, but you're definitely getting a lot of attention in the third week. Also, I see that success is beginning to develop. Okay, so whatever failures you had in the past, whatever crisis you were in, you're coming out of it. You are ultimately moving in the new direction towards success, towards happiness. Coming to the last week, we have the Hierophant and the Pope. Yes, definitely. Hierophant and Pope both are very vital for marriage. So some of you are definitely committing, getting into serious relationships and getting married or engaged around this time. The Hierophant and the Pope, you know, doing the religious affairs. So you are definitely doing a lot of religious affairs related to your marriage, events, functions, you know, gatherings, and that's how you have that celebrity status, because when you are the bride or the groom, you automatically get a lot of attention from people. You are, you know, it's your day, it's your evening, it's your month, sort of a thing. So definitely that. Let's clarify more with Nostradamus. Some of you could also be like taking advice from people around you, like a priest, you know, you're taking advice, what should we do, or seeking the help of tarot readers or astrologers. You're going, or counselor, if you have to, you know, for example, save your marriage. So some of you could also be going to the counselor. Some of you might be dealing with divorce issues, and that's how you're going to the judges and everybody to take advice, and maybe they are giving you time to reconcile and, you know, make things better. Whatever is happening in your life, you're definitely seeking advice from somebody around this time. You do have the power to change your life. You do have that kind of command that people listen to you, or maybe it could be you who is giving advice to people. You could be a priest, you could be a teacher, you could be a counselor, you could be a judge or a lawyer. You are giving the right advice to people. You could be in that position also if we do the role reversal. I also see that uh, whatever is happening around this time, whether you are giving the advice or whether you are taking the advice or the inspiration from somebody around you, it's going to be good for you. It's going to turn out to be better. I see that your life is changing for the better from the first week, from all the middle of the crisis that you were. I guess you realized it, you changed your life, and eventually it is going to get better for you. So I guess yes, happy news is definitely on the cards for you. I'll see if I can see any more signs on this. Aries, it says. Yeah, so some of you could be dealing with Aries. I think it's going to be a good month for you, dear Pisces. Sorry, dear Aquarius. Major changes, expect major changes in your behavior, in your surroundings, and in your surroundings because of your behavior, right? So major changes can be expected. You will eventually get rid of the bad habits, and then I think life will be happy. You'll hear the good news and good cheer and celebrations if you change the bad habits. So change yourself instead of changing others should be your motto this month, dear Aquarius. I hope you guys like this reading, and if you did resonate with it, please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys next month. Bye bye.